today. I hope that you're doing amazing and fantastic and wonderful. Since you last saw me, I chopped off my hair like 4 or 5 inches and it feels so much better. Nick was loving pulling on my hair and I was done with it. So now I can like just pin this back and then like so much easier, and putting my hair up in ponytails was giving me a headache. But that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is my TBR for CozWeek, the readathon for my birthday, which is July 1st through July 7th. My birthday is July 6th, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. I will be 33 this year, and I'm so excited. I want you guys to tag me in all of your TBRs, but I wanted to let you know what books I was thinking about, and then what book or books I'm actually choosing. I will actually do it live while I'm filming this. So I recently went to my used bookstore, Gardeners, and I got a whole bunch of cozies. And I thought that it would be a lot of fun to choose my TBR for CozWeek from the cozies that I picked up at Gardeners. So if you want to get like an in-detailed recap of what CozWeek is this year and how it works, you can head over to the video that I posted I think last week. But we have our cozy menu. Did I legit print it out? 1,000,000% yes. Look how cute it is. I put it on hard cardstock. I'm in love with it. But you basically are building a cozy, and you've got your cozy base, so traditional versus magical cozies. You've got your glazed, so like the theme that your cozy is, and the stuffed. Like, what's it stuffed with? Is it stuffed with a cozy companion, a fun sidekick, a new start, a potential love interest? All of those different types of things. So I went through and I picked 5 of the books that I have right here that are the first in a series that I have never read before. So, and actually every single one of these are authors I've never read before. So this is a brand new, just like journey in general for me for this. Now you have a budget of $1. If you tag me on, like Facebook or Instagram or BookTube of your TBR for this, you can get an extra 50 cents. So I'm gonna go with $1.50 since I created it. But again, like, read as many books as you want. Just celebrate the coziness, my birthday, and just all of those fun things. So without further ado, I'm going to dive into these 5 books that I have, and I'm gonna tell you how much they're worth and then what books I'm going to read for next week. I will also film a reading vlog next week because I plan on doing all of the fun cozy things because I'm gonna celebrate my week of birthday. You know, something like that. Okay, so the very first book I have is this one right here. It's Farm Fresh Murder. It is a farmer's market mystery series 1. Look at that cover. Sorry for the window glare. There we go. Looks absolutely fantastic. Now, I said that it was worth 30 cents. I'm gonna read you the synopsis and then tell you why it's worth 30 cents. So Becca Robbins leads a simple life, making jams and preserves on her very own farm. But when there's a murder in her quaint little town, she goes from making jam to being in one. Basically, someone has died at their booth at the farmer's market, and someone that she considers a father figure is being sort of looked at as a suspect for the murder, and so she's going to try and clear his name. This book has traditional cozies, food cozy, and it gives a classic kind of vibe to me. Of course, I haven't read it, so there could be other things from the menu in this book, but I don't know because I haven't read it yet. So I'm completely going off of the back cover blurb. Almost dropped my cozies there. All right. So the next book I have is Better Homes and Corpses. Look at that cover. I love it. Look at that little cozy companion right there. So it's Better Homes and Corpses. This is the first in the Hamptons Home and Garden Mystery series by Kathleen Bridge. I gave this 55 cents worth, and it says, after Meg Barrett found out that her fiance still had designs on his ex-wife, she decided it was time to refurbish her life. Leaving her glamorous job at Top Home and Garden magazine, she fled Manhattan for Montauk, only to find that decorating can sometimes lead to detecting. I said that this was a traditional because it wasn't magical. It's a new start because she's starting her life all over. It says fun sidekick in here because it also goes on to talk about how she is spending time with her old college roommate. And then I put fun cozy companion because there is a dog on the cover, but there isn't anything on the back blurb that says anything about dogs at all. So we shall see if that stays there, but I'm not sure. The next book I have is Iced Chiffon. Oh, such a beautiful cover. This was actually a Cozy Escape Book Club pick, or like nominee one of the months. It didn't get chosen, but it has been on my to be read list. So I gave this 50 cents. There's always something to gossip about in Savannah, Georgia, and Regan Summerside always seems to be in the middle of it. She's busy enough running her consignment shop, The Prissy Fox, with her vivacious Auntie Kiki, but now the gossip and the sales are about to pick up after a gruesome discovery. It's a traditional. I said craft because she does own a consignment shop, so I feel like that also lends itself to being sort of crafty. And I gave it a new start because it says Reagan's messy divorce has left her with nothing but a rundown Victorian and a bunch of designer clothes. So I gave that a new start. You could technically, if the aunt is really funny and everything, you could put an extra 15 cents on this for a fun sidekick, but again, I don't really know. We have the next one, which is The Bayou Book Thief, a vintage cookbook by Ellen Byron, and she is a very well-known cozy mystery author, but I don't think I've actually read anything from her. We've got 45 cents here, and it says young widow Ricky James Diaz goes home to New Orleans after her social media star husband perishes doing a stupid internet stunt. That just sounds fantastic. Ricky, I mean, not that he died. I have a soul, guys, I promise. Ricky's dream comes true when she joins the quirky staff at Bon Vie Culinary House Museum. And basically, she is turning her avocation of collecting vintage cookbooks into a shop at the museum. Then Ricky discovers that a donated trunk contains a body. Sounds great. I gave it traditional, cozy, food because it's a vintage cookbook, bookish because it's vintage cookbook, and then new start because she's starting over after her husband's untimely demise. And then the next one I'm probably the most excited about because it's so freaking cute looking. Look what, To Fetch a Felon. Look how freaking cute that corgi is. Do you see that corgi? Do you see the corgi? Look at them. I have an obsession with corgis, especially their little butts. They are adorable. Okay, so I gave this 60 cents. Emma leaves London and her life in high finance behind her and moves to the idyllic village in Cornwall. With its cobblestone streets and twisting byways, she plans to open a village tea shop and bake the recipes handed down to her from her grandmother. And of course, there will be plenty of space for her talking corgi Oliver to explore. Yes, talking. I'm so excited. She discovers that the curmudgeonly owner of the place that she is renting gets off on the wrong foot with Oliver. And when she delivers a homemade scones peace offering, she finds the woman dead. So she has to figure it out. It's magical because of the talking corgi. It's a new start, it's food, and there's a cozy companion. And I am so excited to read this one. So I've got 5 here. And I think that I should be able to, I have $1.50, but I think that I should 100% be able to read at least 2 next week. And I think that the 2 that I'm going to buy for the book is, they're so good. I mean, I'm gonna read all of them in the end, but I think I'm gonna do Better Homes and Corpses and the to fetch a felon. Like, those look so good. Do you guys think that I picked the right ones? Which ones would you have picked to read during the readathon? Let me know, what are you reading during the readathon? Are you joining in on the readathon? I would love to know. But that's the end of this chapter of Courtagonist. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, happy reading. Bye.